So now let's talk about the distance formula. So you'll notice in this video, I'm not actually going to formally use the distance formula. We're going to kind of look at it visually and figure out what the distance formula actually is. So first off, looking at this, if I want to find the distance from A to B here, well, I would have to somehow count diagonally. Clearly, I can't really do that, but the Cartesian plane here is really good for counting vertically and horizontally. So let's do that first. So I'm going to travel down vertically from A. And so I'm starting here at 4, A's vertical location, and I'm traveling until I get down to here, -2, and that is B's vertical location, the Y value. Well, that means that if I want to travel from 4 down to -2, well, I know that subtraction will count that really nicely, okay? 4 minus -2 will tell me that these are in fact 6 units apart. So the length of this leg is 6. Now I'm going to do the same thing for my horizontal locations. Here I've got -1 for A's horizontal location, and here I have 7 for B's horizontal location. And I'm going to keep the same order even though it's a distance, so it doesn't matter. So I'm going to go to find this distance here. I'm just going to go -1 minus 7, or -8. So now I have those two legs of a right triangle, and the leg I'm trying to find is in fact just the hypotenuse, the distance from A to B. Well, I can use the Pythagorean theorem for this. Okay, so A squared plus B squared equals C squared, or we can do it the other way around. C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. Perfect. Well, this is pretty easy to solve, so let's solve it. And of course, since it's a distance, it has to be positive. So D is equal, or the distance from A to B is equal to 10. Perfect. And in fact, some of you might have even noticed that this is in fact a 3, 4, 5 triangle. So we could have found that even without doing all of the extra arithmetic here. But again, we can write this out formally, and you can find that online. But visually looking at it, making that quick picture will make this so much easier as far as not making mistakes and really understand what's going on. And again, the distance formula is just the Pythagorean theorem. So one less thing to remember.